Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fourth bout of the evening. It is Muay Thai, set for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Harun Omerhodzic.
You heard Big Mo, it's Muay Thai action time. Harun Omerhodzic making his way to the ring. It's something I am exceptionally excited about, is this is true Muay Thai with the Colorado State Boxing Commission, the Combative Sports Commission, now allowing elbows in Muay Thai fights in Colorado. This is only, I believe, the second fight that has ever had elbows allowed here in Colorado during a Muay Thai fight. So this is going to be something special.
And this is the fighter that we've kept our eye on, JR. He's fought MMA and now doing a little bit different Muay Thai. This guy is tough as they come. He's built like granite.
Yes, indeed. And you were talking about, you know, kind of, hey, he's been an MMA fighter. What's going on with him coming in and doing Muay Thai action? And, you know, sometimes maybe he couldn't get an MMA fight, but some of these guys just love to fight so much. He's like, hey, if there's something else on the table for me, I'll take it. I train stand-up. I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
This guy, you look at fighters early on, and he really has an opportunity to be special, in my opinion, just from seeing his early fights. I think his first fight we saw him fight was a very strong fighter that he lost to. You knew in that loss that he was going to be good.
Yes, and you know that he's the type of fighter that's going to be fired up by that.
But he can dance as well, man. He's into it.
He's got the footwork.
And his opponent, fighting out the Larry H. Miller Auto Group blue corner, featuring Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat on Havana, Benjamin Antoniewicz.
Benjamin Antoniewicz, 5-3, amateur MMA record, 1-0. That was until that last fight that we saw. But we thought that he should be fighting Muay Thai the last time. Now he's back there.
And I spoke to him after his fight, and he said, I want to get a real Muay Thai fight where I'm allowed to utilize all my weapons, and here it is. So the younger of the fighters, Mr. Omerhodzic, by 7 years, close to height, and debut, as we mentioned, in Muay Thai for Mr. Omerhodzic.
I'm excited to see this because Omerhodzic, I've seen him in the MMA ring, so this is a different style. I want to see what he does with that style on his feet.
Representing a Family Affair Boxing is Mr. Omerhodzic. They always put out great fighters out of that camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Muay Thai bout is brought to you by Saratoga Casino Blackhawk. Let's meet our fighters first. Fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Zupka, Bosnia and Herzegovina, representing a Family Affair Boxing, Harun Omerhodzic. And his opponent, fighting out the Larry H. Miller Auto Group blue corner, featuring Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat on Havana, an independent fighter from Crestone, Colorado. Please welcome Benjamin Antoniewicz.
Omerhodzic in the blue, representing a Family Affair. Antoniewicz in the black.
Gentlemen, you've had
He
your
is
final
an
instructions.
Independent fighter.
Any questions? Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Back to your corners.
All right, Antoniewicz had the wish of being able to utilize all of his weapons. Let's see how that plays out.
Going to have the length advantage here. There's no doubt.
And Omerhodzic with a very classic Thai stance. Hands up high, elbows flared out to the sides just a little bit. Light on the front leg. Antoniewicz goes with the teep.
One thing about Omerhodzic, he never seems intimidated. He never seems like he's outmatched. This is going to be different because Antoniewicz is a Muay Thai fighter.
And Antoniewicz came through with the elbow there early already. Oh, and a big elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Knocks down Omerhodzic. That went right across the brow.
Absolutely.
Omerhodzic took it exceptionally well. Looks very clear-eyed. Has his gloves up, ready to go.
Yeah, he's tough, there's no doubt.
Antoniewicz looks high, goes low. That's classic striking. Exchange of knees. Omerhodzic trying to get that point back. Oh, big elbows across the top for both fighters.
Yeah.
And Antoniewicz
really is going with it.
Across the ring with elbows.
Yeah, he's been wanting that elbow for a while, and he's shown it. Boy, it's interesting that Omerhodzic, maybe nobody wanted to fight him in MMA. That's an interesting point.
And again, the elbow. So I was going to say, Antoniewicz not really using his height or reach advantage, but he's wanting to be inside to work those elbows.
Yeah, he does. He's closing that distance. He wants to be close in.
10-second clacker. It is 3 2-minute rounds. Both fighters going for a sweep there. You are allowed to trip or sweep your opponent with certain styles of techniques. Bell ends the first round.
Boy,
These guys made it exciting with the elbows.
Yeah, Omerhodzic is a tough customer. There's no doubt. I don't know that this is his best discipline.
Well-conditioned fighters. Both guys breathing about as you would expect after having done a round of full-on Muay Thai. Check out the Larry H. Miller replay here, and Antoniewicz going to work with the elbows. Omerhodzic had some nice elbows of his own. We see him trying to come through there, and both these guys, and there's that nice stabbing or, ceiling to elbow. Ceiling to floor elbow. Words are hard, right?
Well, you know, what are you going to do? I knew what you meant.
Mouthpieces are in, and away we go. Round 2, full-on Muay Thai action. Oh, and Omerhodzic comes out firing with all kinds of power.
Omerhodzic up against, taking an elbow right there from Antoniewicz, returning one.
Antoniewicz doing a nice job of bracing against his opponent when he's too close to throw the elbow. He just puts a forearm in there and pushes back. That shuts down a lot of your opponent being able to move forward.
Omerhodzic, I think, was going a little MMA there, but grabbing the body. Antoniewicz really trying to put the pressure on right there.
Left elbow. Stop. Clean break.
Corner of Antoniewicz calling for a throw.
I don't know if Omerhodzic's in trouble or not.
Nice sweep by Omerhodzic.
Can you throw a punch or a kick? Fight. Ben. Switch. I need that switch.
Uppercut for Antoniewicz.
Oh, and a beautiful knee. You heard Omerhodzic react to that knee to the body. Then going for the leg kick was Omerhodzic, but Antoniewicz able to, more good knees and a sweep, and then going to work with the hands.
Yeah, going with the uppercut. Omerhodzic looks a little more gassed than I've seen him in the past.
Yeah, he does. I think a couple of those knee strikes have really drained his gas tank. Oh, and a beautiful stabbing knee, and again, and that's going to get an 8 count.
Yeah. No, they're saying fight. Go for it. Boy, I tell you,
Omerhodzic is on his way out, I feel.
Boy, Antoniewicz, you see the difference in when he fights.
When he fights with all his weapons available.
Absolutely. It's such a different fighter than when he fought MMA. Got to stick to what he does.
And even when we saw him last, he was fighting just kickboxing.
Right.
So, again, some of the knee strikes, some of the elbows, and sweeping techniques not allowed. So this was the fight that Antoniewicz had wished for, and now we're seeing why. He's putting his full array of skills on display. Omerhodzic Really took a couple of hard shots, and like you referenced, looking like he's pretty drained in there. And some of those stabbing knee strikes to the body.
Oh yeah, that'll take it out of you too. And I think he lost
here,
his win.
Yeah, we're looking at it right here on the replay.
Oof.
He had just 1 or 2 of those, and man, it's just so hard to do anything after being on the receiving end of that. Yeah,
you can't breathe, man. And taking deep breaths is not what it's about.
Turns out oxygen is important. And I just heard the corner of Omerhodzic say, if he takes one big punch, stop the fight. So the corner of Omerhodzic telling the referee, we're worried about our fighter. That was interesting.
Well, you know what? And rightly so. He's taking some punishment. He's a tough guy, there's no doubt. But they're showing that the fighter's safety comes first, because Muay Thai is not his #1 fighting technique.
Omerhodzic, like he did in the last round, coming out early, fighting very strong, throwing powerful techniques.
Listen, don't think that Omerhodzic can't get a good shot in there, because
no doubt about that. He's a strong, powerfully built fighter with crisp technique. And good knees now by Omerhodzic. A couple of his best strikes of the fight right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe he knows he has to do something because he lost those other 2 rounds.
Oh, for sure. His corner was in his ear. And again, the stabbing knees to the body.
And the elbows to the top of the head as well. So far, this is the 4th fight of the night. They've all gone the distance.
Omerhodzic getting pushed back now.
Well, Antoniewicz seems like a much bigger fighter close up.
Yeah. Omerhodzic really recovered well between rounds, but as this round wears on, you can see that gas tank being a little bit empty.
Yeah. And you know what? I guess it gives you experience. Experience fighting in other disciplines, which may come in handy down the line.
Absolutely. 10-second clacker. Good elbows by both fighters.
Yeah.
Exciting end of the fight, and big knees from both.
Boy, what a difference when those elbows come in. What a difference with those elbows coming in, man.
And there's that sportsmanship you talked about again. Nicely done. A lot of respect from both these guys for their opponent.
Wow.
So I follow Mr. Antoniewicz on Facebook. He's very entrenched in Native American culture. Showed a picture. He comes to us as an independent fighter. Showed a picture of his training camp. It was a heavy bag outside of a teepee.
That's it.
Yeah, the guy's literally out in the wilderness.
Where is that town in Colorado? I'm trying to figure out where that's at. I hadn't heard of it before.
I'm not. Checking out the replay here. And there's that spiking elbow.
That 12 to 6 elbow.
Such a wonderful technique. But just able to really absorb punishment this evening.
You know what this fight showed me, JR? We've seen Omerhodzic look like a completely dominant fighter in the MMA cage, completely in control. We saw Antoniewicz fight kickboxing. They look like fish out of water, so to speak. Gets back to what his discipline is. What a different fighter it looks like in Omerhodzic on the other side of that. So disciplined in MMA.
Yeah,
it's a different ball game.
It's the proverbial being within your element.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored about 30-26, declaring a winner by unanimous decision, Benjamin Antoniewicz.
Congratulations to the independent fighter, Mr. Benjamin Antoniewicz. Hopefully we'll get to see him in some more Muay Thai action coming up in 2020 for Sparta Sports and Entertainment.
Okay, I'm here now with your winner, Ben Antoniewicz. How do you feel after getting that win?
Feel really good.
We were just sitting here talking about the new rule change. You were able to throw elbows in this fight for the first time. Everyone in Colorado is excited that amateurs are now allowed to throw elbows. How did that change the game for you?
No, I really like that rule change because it allows you to really fight Muay Thai, and elbows are a huge part of it. And I think it's really crucial, that rule change, so that people can use the full set of tools that they're given.
Exactly. You know, you landed an elbow, knocked him down in that first round. You landed some big knees, had him hurt to the body. You were going for the finish. What openings were you seeing?
Really, I was seeing a lot of elbows, and the clinching, having the extended clinch with the Muay Thai rules really allows you time to work in there and find openings.
You looked great out there. It was a very technical fight. Do you plan to fight Muay Thai again? I know you've got some MMA experience too.
Absolutely. I would love to fight Muay Thai again. And if I may say, you know, tonight was pretty emotional for me. I had my grandma pass yesterday. And so I went out there with a feeling of make my grandma proud. And I think I did that tonight.
I'm sure you absolutely did. You looked great out there, and I'm sure she would have loved to have been here. You giving this fight for her. I'm sure there's some other people you want to thank as well.
Yeah, I want to thank the Mats bros for being in my corner, always showing up, always being there for me when I'm training and everything. And I want to thank my family, my wife, my children, and all my supporters. Thank you.
Congratulations. Great job, Ben. Good job.
Hey guys, this is Drew. I'm here with Bailey, and I'd like to introduce you to the Sparta Sports and Entertainment Membership Program.
It's $15 a month. We've got a lot of awesome deals that come along with that, and you can find out more by clicking the link below.